welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. So this is going to be a first impressions and a demonstration of the Sleek Colour Corrector Palette. I've had this in my possession for weeks now. I got given it at a Sleek event and I kind of just forgot I was there, to be honest. So I found it last week, asked on Facebook and Instagram if people would like to see a first impressions video on it, because I know it's something that we can all be a little bit dubious about if it works or if the consistency and actually the colour payoff is worth the extra effort, and you said you were, so thank you very much for getting back to me. So if you want to see how I got on with this bad boy, just keep watching. Okay, first things first, I better put this mop on my face. I only got it cut yesterday and they cut a good chunk off it, so I kind of have to come to terms with styling it differently. But anyway, we're here to talk about this, the Sleek Colour Correcting Palette. So I put it back in the box now just so you can get an idea of how it comes. It's actually a really nice palette. It reminds me of their contour kit. It's just a smaller version. And then when you open it up, you get an insert telling you what colours are there, just in case you're colourblind, because you might be, I don't know. And then the creams are underneath. I'll have close-ups of this on the blog, so I'll link the blog post below if you're interested. So on the box, on the back of the box, it tells you, it says, the ultimate professional tool. This palette of 6 easy to blend colour correctors balance and neutralise blemishes and imperfections. Get the perfect base for flawless looking foundation with this versatile palette. So obviously it's to use before foundation. So we have the green one here that is meant to neutralise redness. This is ideal for concealing scars and blemishes. The lilac one, which is next to it, is for neutralising yellow. It's ideal for brightening sallow, dull complexions. The blue one here is meant to be used for neutralising orange. I suppose I don't really have orange problems, so that's confusing to me. But it's ideal. Oh, it says it's ideal for concealing freckles. Okay. The rose one, which is here, it adds radiance and evens out dark spots. The yellow one, which is here, neutralises purple, ideal for concealing under eye circles and light skin tones. And then the orange one, which is this one here, neutralises blue, ideal for concealing dark circles on dark skin tones. So obviously this is kind of meant to be a mixed bag to deal with every kind of discoloration on all skin types. So if you buy this, you're not really going to be using everything, which is fine. If you're a makeup artist, you might. But yeah, so I won't use them all probably, but I'll dip into a few and see if it does anything. I have freckles for sure. I have lots of redness. I'm only back from the gym a couple of hours, so I still have a lot of pinkness in my cheeks, and I have plenty of spots, and I have darkness under my eyes as well. So let's give it a go. So how I'm going to play this, I think, because I don't really know, this isn't something I use a lot of. I'll use like colour corrector under my eyes, but that's about it really. But I think I'm going to apply with like a flat foundation brush and then use a more fluffy foundation brush. Well, it's just a bigger, softer foundation brush to kind of buff it into the skin. So what are we going to first? The green, I suppose that neutralises redness. So that's the first one, so I suppose we'll start with that. So I'm just gonna, oh, I feel so bad ruining it, it's so pretty and nice. I'm just gonna put it on any redness I have. I'm Irish, so my skin is red toned. And I have a whopper of a spot coming up my nose too. I don't want to go too crazy with this, like I'm not going to do the whole clown face thing. I want to use it in a logical way that like normal people will use it and see if it does what it's supposed to do. That's why I'm just kind of applying a little at a time. I'd say the texture is really soft. Oh, this is a Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, by the way, just in case. Okay, I think I'll leave the green there and buff it in. This is a Sigma Tapered Kabuki, the F86. Well, when I say buff in, I think I'm going to kind of pat it in with it. I was actually expecting it to kind of just disappear into my skin, but as I'm patting it in, it is covering the redness. Not completely, but it definitely looks better. And it's not like leaving too much of a green tinge behind, which like I remember years ago I had like a green primer and I would just use it all over my face and then I would have like a big green face. It didn't really work out because not everywhere on your skin or on your face is one colour. So yeah, that didn't really make sense. But sure, you live and learn. So that's the green applied. Sorry, I'm just looking in a mirror down here. I don't think it did a bad job. Like there's still redness coming through, but it's a lot less than it was when we started out. And obviously I'll be putting foundation and concealer and on top. This is just like an extra step. I'll go with the yellow tone because that's for neutralising purple for lighter skinned gals like myself. So it's this one here. And I'm going to just rub this brush off, make sure there's no green left on it. Although it didn't stain the brush or anything, which is good. And we'll go in with the yellow. I'm going to do the same as I did with the green, kind of paint it on with a light hand and then blend it in with the softer brush. I'm only delighted to get use out of this brush because I don't use it very often. It's too small for foundation, I think. So there's the yellow applied. I look lovely. And then we'll take the softer brush and kind of bounce it into the skin. The thing I'm curious about is how product is going to layer on top of it and if it will like disrupt my makeup or make it last less long. That's not English, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm somewhat impressed. It's more pigmented in colour when you blend it into the skin than I thought it would be, because I'm not going to lie, I am a bit sceptical. And yeah, like always adding an extra step into your makeup is always a bit of a pain in the arse, so you want it to be worthwhile. Yeah, it's not bad. I might take the blue one is for concealing freckles. My freckles don't bother me a huge amount, but I have some on my forehead specifically that you can kind of see, so sure, in the name of the video, oh, wipe the brush off. For the video's sake, I'll apply some of the blue. I feel like I'm doing face painting. That's not really doing much of anything. I suppose if you have loads and loads of freckles and you really don't like them, you could layer this up. For me, it's a bit unnecessary. No. And then the rose is meant to add radiance and even out dark spots. So I might use that kind of a bit in the centre of my face. This isn't something I would probably do, but just for the sake of it. And I want to play around. But I suppose, yeah, you could kind of use this as a highlighter. I think that brightened a little bit. Yeah, I don't mind that one either. So I guess I'll apply some foundation on camera as well so you can kind of see how it applies on top of it. So this is the L'Oreal True Match and I'm going to splodge some of that in the back of my hand. And just use the same brush. It hasn't disrupted the fibres or discoloured them or anything like that, so that's good. God, it's been a while since I applied foundation with a brush. I've been going through a sponge phase. This feels a bit weird. There's now obviously I didn't use a whole load of the colour corrector. I just used a small amount, but I can't see any kind of greenness or tinge coming through, which is good. Yeah, I think it's definitely helped. So now at this stage I would usually like use a peachy toned concealer under my eye and then use another concealer, but because I've kind of added that yellow colour corrector, this one here, I'm just going to go in with like a brightening concealer. So this is the collection, the Lasting Perfection by Collection. Okay, I kind of like that too. Yeah, again, there's no like cakiness under my eyes or anything like that, and it definitely helped with the darkness. Yeah, so I'm a fan of the yellow one as well. They've all the same consistency, obviously, they're just different colours. But yeah, I think I like it. I wasn't expecting to like it, so I'm happy about it. So I'll finish my makeup off camera quickly and then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts on this bad boy. So I thought I would stay closer up than I'm kind of comfortable with to finish things off, just so you can see the finished look. I didn't apply any more cream products to my face, it's all kind of powder, so I applied some powder under my eyes, blush, bronzer, highlighter and eyeshadows and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't add any extra concealer or anything like that. And you can definitely still see that I have spots on my face, but the redness is diminished and my under eyes are grand. That like, I'm particularly happy with that yellow shade. I really like it, but the green worked really well as well. Yeah, I'm really happy and impressed with this, I have to be honest. The colours are pigmented but not too dry or too oily, because I can find with some of this kind of stuff, and I found with the contour palette, the Sleek Contour Palette, that it's a bit oily on the skin, and that's a big no-no for me. But these aren't at all. They're really easy to blend and they're creamy and they smooth into the skin and they don't kind of accentuate lines or pores or anything like that. And they do colour correct. It's not going to change your life by any means, but it will kind of diminish any colours that need correcting on your mush. But yeah, this gets a thumbs up for me, and this is going to sit on my counter now and I'm going to probably pick it up quite regularly. So, well done, Sleek. So if you're interested in picking one of these up, I know Boots have them in stock. I think they charge $8.99 for them, which isn't a bad price at all. Yeah, I can't find how much product is in each pan, but yeah, it's like deepish. They're very small, but I would say that you wouldn't need a whole load to kind of cover anything unless you've like severe problems with your skin. But I know Cloud 10 Beauty stock Sleek as well, and dolledup.ie if you're here in Ireland. But I think they both might ship worldwide, which is good. And the Sleek website obviously as well. Oh, and Superdrug. So yeah, there you have it. There's my first impressions on the Sleek Colour Corrector Palette. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have this, let me know if you like it or not. I'd be intrigued to know. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye. Lipstick on my teeth.